Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, so Aaron Donald, a lot of people are saying that he got robbed of the Super Bowl MVP. Well, I could put it to you this way. It's a legit argument. That's why I'm making this video. He made crucial plays. And keep in mind, he ended the game with that play on Joe Burrow, which secured them the Super Bowl victory. And like I say, I'll talk about the Cincinnati Bengals in the next video. But Aaron Donald was great. He struggled a little bit, but he was able to put pressure. He made tackles when he needed to. He got sacks. I mean, everything was there for Aaron Donald. And for those who saying that he got robbed of the Super Bowl MVP, that's a legit argument. But y'all already know the history of the Super Bowl. For the most part, they don't like to give the MVP to defensive players. They just don't. Don't know why, but for some reason they don't like to give Super Bowl MVPs to defensive players. Just like they really don't like to give league MVP to defensive players. They don't like to give Heisman trophies to defensive players. That I don't know why, but they just and history shows it. Which at the end of the day, defense is crucial to you winning games because you have to stop the other team from scoring. That's the whole objective of football. Score and not let the other team score, just like in boxing, to hit and not be hit. But, for some reason, people just don't appreciate defensive players. Like the video I made about Cliff Branch. Like I said, at the end of the day, people got to remember when he was playing, wide receivers wasn't putting up the type of numbers that Randy Moss and all of that kind of started with Steve Largent. He was one of those wide receivers that scored a whole bunch of touchdowns and started putting up big numbers and stuff. That started with him a little bit. Then Jerry Rice came, then, the Randy Mosses, then the Tim Browns, those kind of dudes. T.O. So, you just got to remember that when Cliff Branch was playing, that you got to understand the NFL relied a lot on the running game. That's why you got to remember quarterbacks back then didn't put up the type of numbers that Tom Brady and Ben Roethlisberger and Brent Favre put up then, because the NFL relied a lot on running. So, now it's a passer's league. So that's all I'm saying when it comes to defense. I wish people would respect defensive players more. But, it is what it is, and that's unfortunate. But yeah. Here's my choice. If I was deciding who would be the game MVP, here are my three choices. My number one choice would have been Donald. Then afterwards, Matthew Stafford. Then Kupp. Because like I said before, Matthew Stafford did not put them in a position to lose that game. He threw, basically two interceptions that really didn't alter the game. One was one was an interception that he threw, trying to make a touchdown, and the other guy caught it, didn't result in nothing. Then the other one resulted to a field goal, in which Matthew Stafford led the game-winning drive. So that's all I'm saying. And then, like I said afterwards, I would go with Kupp. But for real, I really think Donald should have got the MVP. But anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.